my friends, I am back with a fun spring candle haul for you. Actually, some of these scents are even summer scents. Can you believe it? I know as I film this right now, I hate to say this because summer here is brutal in Arizona, but we are having a very cold day today. Like, we have some crazy winds and it's cold, and I know a lot of you are still seeing snow on the ground and you're just thinking summer cannot come fast enough, spring cannot come quickly enough. So today we're gonna go ahead and sniff through some spring and summer scents that I have picked up from a couple of different brands. One of these brands might surprise you that I have picked up a couple of candles from them because, I might be dipping my toe back into the brand. If you are coming across my channel for the first time, hi, my name is Katie. I like to talk about things that bring me joy in life, and predominantly on this channel, that is going to be candles and a little bit of beauty. I do hauls, I do empties, I do in-depth reviews, I do a weekly series where I do some mini reviews. So if that sounds like content that you are interested in, please make sure you hit that subscribe button before you head on out of here. But let's not waste any time because I've got a lot of candles to sniff here. So I'm going to go ahead and start out with a couple of Yankee candles that I have picked up. I know, right? Me picking up Yankee candles. Now, I will say that the reason I picked these up is because I have purchased 2 other candles. Actually, no, lies. I've picked up 3 other candles around Christmas time in their signature soy wax blend, and I will tell you that I have been enjoying how those candles have been performing for me. So I decided to go ahead and place another order a couple of weeks ago for some of their spring and summer fragrances. So I'm gonna just let you guys know, this first candle that I'm showing you right now, I was sold on the packaging alone. Like, the fragrance, I was like, I don't know, that sounds like a floral, which is not really up my alley, but I was like, I don't care. The packaging is so beautiful, I'm going to pick it up. This is Easter Bouquet. Look at this, you guys. Does this not scream Easter? I mean, just the title of this goes perfectly with the packaging. These beautiful flowers, this kind of like mint green wax, perfect. Now, the thing that I wanted to show you too that I thought was kind of neat about these Yankee tumblers is that I don't know if this is a new thing. You guys can correct me if this has always been around, but I haven't seen this before. You can actually use the lid as a base underneath when you are burning the candle. So it kind of looks like it's sitting on a little bit of a pedestal. It's just kind of a nice little packaging touch there. This is a 2-wick tumbler. This is their large size. Oh, I really like this smell. I'm really happy that I like the smell because I was a little bit nervous about it being a floral and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. So I do believe that this has been a scent that is a seasonal scent that they have brought back year after year. The fragrance notes on this Easter Bouquet, the top note is ozone, apple, melon. The mid notes are tulips, cyclamen, hyacinth, and peony, and the base note is a creamy musk. Now, this to me is a floral scent. However, it's not super heady for me. There is kind of like, I want to say kind of like a wild grass type of vibe to it. You know, when I think of heady florals, I think of lilac, I think of rose. Tulips can even get there sometimes, like if you just have a pure floral scent to it. But this is really well done. I actually really enjoy this. This does smell like a fresh bouquet of flowers that I would be presenting on my Easter table, you know, as a centerpiece. Really beautiful scent. It will be a scent that I probably burn with my windows open just because that's par for the course usually for me with florals, because I do, of any of like the niches of candle scents, florals can be headache inducing for me. But this one, I actually don't think that it will be, but probably on my first couple of burns, I will, just to be cautious. But I really like that scent. It is beautiful. All right, keeping with the Easter theme, this one I've actually already burned. I couldn't help myself. This is Bunny Vanilla Cupcake. Again, the packaging, adorable. We've got these cupcakes with like the little bunny ears on the top, so cute. This lavender colored wax is gorgeous. Again, nice sturdy wicks. These have been performing well for me. The flames haven't gotten too high, but the wicks, they are not falling over. These are very nice sturdy wicks. The fragrance notes on bunny cake let's use proper grammar here, Katie. The fragrance notes are top notes of vanilla icing, malted sugar, the mid notes of cake batter and chocolate, and the base note of cocoa and vanilla bean. This is very nice. This does have like a cake batter note to it. It's not like a freshly baked cake. So if you caught my Homeworx birthday cake review, these two are not the same scent at all. So let's make that clear. This is definitely more of a cake batter note, whereas that other cake scent that I reviewed is more of like a cake baking in the oven, freshly baked cake. There is vanilla in here, maybe a slight hint of that cocoa in the background. Now that I see it listed on there, I do smell a little bit of that, but this, I would not say that this is a chocolate scented candle by any means. This is a nice vanilla cake batter type of scent. It's actually really pretty. I really like this one. Melanie, I think you would like this if you ever purchased Yankee again. That's really good. I like it. I've already burned it once. It threw decently for me. The throw is actually not too bad. The strength could have been a little bit stronger, but in fairness, I did have the windows open that day. So, you know, I always try to, you know, test out my fragrances. Windows open, windows closed, open concept, closed concept before I give an in-depth review, but I actually really like that scent. All right. This is another scent that I was super excited about. I do believe that this is a new fragrance to the Yankee collection. This is Key Lime Coconut Donut. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so my experience with Yankee has been that I have actually always enjoyed their lime scents. In fact, I think that of all of the candle brands that I have tried out so far, when it comes to lime scents, I think Yankee does them right. So the notes on this are top notes of key lime, lemon zest, juicy mandarin. The mid notes are sugared donut, toasted coconut, and pomelo juice. And the base notes are vanilla glaze, powdered sugar, and crushed almonds. Again, we've got those sturdy twigs. This is a beautiful, beautiful scent. You do get the sweetness of key lime in here. Again, because Yankee does lime scents really well. I do get that donut note in here, but it's not necessarily like a freshly fried donut, but there is sweetness of a donut in here. I wouldn't say that this is like a true gourmand type of scent, but then again, this is also not like a lime cocktail type of drink. There's no booziness. Obviously, you wouldn't expect that from it being a donut. I smell a little hint of that coconut in here. But the dominant citrus note in here is lime and some of that pomelo juice in here. Tiny bit of vanilla glaze. There is a sweetness to this. This is a sweet candle. It's not cloyingly sweet to my nose. I'm really curious to see how this one performs once I burn it. In all honesty, this is probably a candle that I probably will not get to until May, maybe, because I am a very seasonal burner. But this is a candle that I know a lot of people were really excited about when they saw it being teased on the Yankee Instagram page, and I was one of those people who was for it. All right. The last fragrance that I picked up from Yankee Candle, I also believe that this is another new scent. This is Iced Banana Pop. Now, every time I see this, if you are a fan of the show Arrested Development, there's always money in the banana stand, right? So, yeah, it kind of cracks me up. In fact, true story, sorry, I just made me think about that. I go on these little rabbit trails sometimes. Actually, last summer, my cousin and I, we took a little mini girls trip to Newport Beach, California, and at Balboa Island. If you are on that island, you can actually visit the banana stand that was the inspiration for that in the show Arrested Development, and the bananas there were delicious. All right, so the fragrance notes on Iced Banana Pop are banana cream, ice cold lemon, and lime. Mid notes of banana ice sorbet, and the base note is chocolate and vanilla. So this is a very banana scent. There is a little tiny bit of that chocolate that I smell in the background because it's like a chocolate dip banana. But this is really good. This is like, it's not really a candied banana scent to me. This is like a creamy banana. I find this really, really pleasant. In fact, the more I stick my nose in it, the more and more I like it. This is really good. I like it. I like it a lot. Creamy banana with, like, the chocolate does not overtake it. It seems very well done on cold sniff. Now we will see once I burn these, you know, once we light the wicks, we all know that fragrances can really transform, but really excited to have these in my collection. And yeah, I will keep you posted when I start burning them to let you know what I think about them. All right, if you happen to have caught my Saturday 6 video yesterday, you will know that I had some exciting news to share. And my exciting news is that I was accepted into the Kringle Candle Ambassador Program, which, yay, that's very exciting for me. That does mean that I do now have a Kringle Candle discount code to offer you to get 15% off of their purchases. Side note, they are releasing their new spring collection tomorrow. So there are some good ones in there, you guys. On top of them releasing some new fragrances, the Country Candle line is now going to 100% soy wax, which I am thrilled with because you guys know that I don't care for paraffin wax, and that has prevented me from buying a lot of the Country Candle lines, even though they have had some fragrances that I have been really interested in purchasing. So you better believe tomorrow I will be placing another Kringle order. They also have a reserve line that they just launched some new fragrances about a week and a half ago. 2 of those fragrances, as of the time that I am filming this, have already sold out, and those are like more premium oils. I do have one of those on the way to me, so I will include those probably in my next Kringle haul because I will be purchasing some things tomorrow to share with all of you. But what I wanted to say is that part of being accepted into that program, one of the things that I was offered was the ability to get 3 candles sent to me. I was able to choose from a couple that they had offered, and so I went ahead and took them up on that opportunity, and let me tell you, the shipping was pretty fast on that too. So the first candle that I picked up is Gingerlily Palm. Now, I did have one of these in a daylight. Melanie, my friend, had done a review last year on that, and she surprisingly actually enjoyed the candle. Oh, I love this fragrance. This is a very nice, clean summer fragrance. Like, I feel like this is one that I'm going to enjoy on those lazy summer afternoons. I've been at the pool, I've come home. My house, this smells clean. It kind of reminds me a little bit of being on a cruise ship. I don't know why. It's not like fruity tropical drink, not at all. This is like a green note to it, but it's very calm and clean, not fresh cotton clean. I don't know what ginger lilies smell like. Is that a floral? I don't know. This is like a very tame floral scent to me, but summery. It makes me think of summertime. I'm really excited to have gotten this one in a full size. And then another candle that I picked up because I am a gourmand lover and I do have it in the daylight is Donut Worry. I do know that a lot more gourmand scents are coming to the Kringle lineup, which has me really excited. Oh, this is good. Now this is very much, I wouldn't say, I do get some of that donut note in here. However, like on first sniff, again, this is cold, I smell the icing that goes on a donut more than I smell like the actual donut bread, like the pastry part in it. This is more so the icing, but again, once I light it up, this can totally transform. So I'm excited to have picked this one up. And then this is this candle that, okay, you guys, this is a throwback for me, all right. So my friend Connor reviewed this candle a couple of weeks ago over on his channel, and it had me intrigued, and I've heard rumors about this, but honestly, I couldn't remember what this scent smelled like. Okay, so this is Spellbound, and you would think that this would probably be like a Halloween candle or something like that. It's not. I think the reason it's called Spellbound is because this does smell, oh my goodness, if you were familiar with, I don't know, do they still have it around? I don't think they do. Victoria's Secret Love Spell. Now, I am 38 years old, so 20 years ago, I was 18. In the early 2000s, I remember buying body care at Victoria's Secret, and this instantly took me back. Like the minute I smelled this, I was like, oh my goodness, this reminds me of being 17, 18 years old and bad decisions. Just being honest with you guys. I did make a good decision when I was 19 by agreeing to go on a blind date with the man that I eventually married. But this totally reminds me of Love Spell from Victoria's Secret. It's good. It's a fruity, kind of floral, sweet type of scent to it. Now, my husband, when he smelled this on cold sniff, he was like, I don't like that at all. And I'm like, well, fine, I'll burn it when you're not home. But ooh, this is good. It's sweet, not perfumey, but totally reminds me of that body care item. It's funny, I feel like Kringle has kind of knocked it out with that because there are two other scents that they have in their line. The Watercolors and Beautiful Day also remind me of scents that I wore from Victoria's Secret, and I don't know if those scents were inspired by those fragrances from the early 2000s, but they do remind me of that. So very excited. I will get to burning these. The Gingerlily Palm will be probably more of a summertime scent, but in the springtime here, keep an eye out because once I get to the point where I have burned these a little bit more, I will do in-depth candle reviews on all of these. And finally, not to have been forgotten about, Homeworx just recently launched a couple of new summer and spring fragrances. In fact, I think it was called Sips collection. I don't know if it was like summer sips, spring sips, something like that. Clearly, I really pay attention to the collection lines. I'm not that girl, you guys. I know that there are plenty of other people who do a really good job remembering exactly what collection each candle belongs to, but I'm not that girl. I just look at candles and think, oh, I think I might like that one. Click add to cart. All right, so I picked up 4 new candles from Homeworx. A couple of these are returning fragrances and a couple of them are completely new to the lineup. So a candle that I picked up that I am actually familiar with because I did purchase it when it was available at HSN. I want to say that was maybe 3 or 4 years ago now. It was in a duo and I absolutely loved the scent back then, and then I had never seen it again. Well, it has returned. That would be Honeydew Cooler. Okay, so the fragrance notes on Honeydew Cooler are honeydew, melon, berry, and vanilla. This scent, oh, this one is so good. It is very much that cool honeydew scent. So if you don't like the smell of honeydew, clearly you're probably not going to even be looking at this candle. But it is a very fresh honeydew. It's like, there's the sweetness of the vanilla in here. I don't really get a berry note to it. This is very much a honeydew melon, but there's a sweetness to it. So sometimes honeydew melon, when you bite into it, if you get a good one, it's nice and sweet. If you get a bad one, it's not good. But this is good. It's very refreshing. I actually like to burn a candle like this in the month of May when we are transitioning. Again, I'm in Arizona. So by the end of May, we're usually getting ready to hit those upper 90s, unfortunately triple digit temperatures. And so this is a candle that, like, I'm not yet quite ready for all of the like coconut and whatnot of summer, but I'm ready for something that's a little bit fresher and lighter from all of the florals of spring. If you've caught on here, I'm a very seasonal burner. I know not everybody is, but those are just my preferences. And I know a lot of you are also seasonal burners. So this is just kind of giving you some ideas of, you know, how I burn candles. Oh, I really love that scent. I'm so glad to see it back. Another candle that I picked up, I had seen a lot of people raving about this one last year in the Homeworx Facebook group. And I didn't pick it up during that time last year. And then I saw it return and then I saw the fragrance notes and I thought, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up because that sounds like something that I would like. And I absolutely love it. This is Macadamia Mai Tai. Okay, fun fact, my mom loved drinking Mai Tais. So the name alone made, I was like, you know what, I should pick it up just because it reminds me of my mom. The fragrance notes are pineapple, coconut water, tropical sea salt, and toasted vanilla cream. Also, the pour date on these candles, I think all of them are the same, are October 8th of 2022. So these were poured about, what, 4 months ago now. I like this one. This one, it's funny. This has a little bit of that. There's no boozy note listed in this. And it's not a boozy candle, but yet it does remind me of a Mai Tai. The pineapple note is in here, but I do get a little bit of nuttiness in here. I'm just telling you what I smell on cold. Also, I should have told you on the Honeydew Cooler, these wicks look like a medium-sized wick. So they're not as thick as like the Kringle and the Yankee wicks, but these also don't look as puny as some of the other ones that I saw last year in Homeworx candles. So let's hope that they started making adjustments towards the end of 2022, because we know that last year there was just a lot of issues with Homeworx candles, and I'm optimistic that they're turning things around right now. Let's see. pineapple coconut water, toasted vanilla cream. I think maybe some of that nuttiness is coming from what they would call the accord that makes up toasted vanilla cream. Because there is a creaminess to this, but I do smell pineapple and coconut in here. I actually really like this one on Cold Sniff. My youngest daughter said that she really liked that one. Today is her birthday, in fact, and when I always let my kids sniff candles when I get them in. I'm like, ooh, smell these, and my little one, she was like, oh, I really like that one. This will be a summertime burn for sure for me, thinking June, July, you know, those hot summer months, but that is a really nice scent. Okay, this is a new one to the collection, and the label on this is beautiful. Harry, I think, had said that this was probably one of his favorites in the entire lineup. This is Rosé All Day. Now, it has this beautiful label. You know, I'm a sucker for pink. It doesn't always look good on me, but I've always loved the color pink, even from the time I was a little girl. This also has the October 8th, 2022 pour date. So the fragrance notes on this are rose sangria, sweet sunberry, sparkling orange, and peach blossom. Now this also has that beautiful kind of like blush colored wax. Oh. This is good. I do get a bit of that, it's not an effervescence. I want to say this cautiously, kind of like that Macadamia Mai Tai. There is a slight boozy note to this without it being boozy. Kind of like a champagne, you know, they do have champagne listed in here. It's a light boozy note. It's not a heavy booze like a bourbon or something like that, or even a vodka. Very much like in the realm of that sangria, champagne type of scent. Fun fact, I actually don't really drink. I might have like a cocktail by the pool every once in a while in the summertime, but I'm not your heavy drinker. I'm not really a wine drinker, a beer drinker. I know what a lot of them smell like, but I personally just don't really indulge in that. It's not passing judgment on anybody. I just personally, I'd rather eat my calories if I'm 100% honest with you. But this is a really beautiful scent. A little bit of a berry note in there. I do see that listed. You know, it's funny. When I initially smelled this, I think that this would pair really nicely if you're somebody that likes to burn, you know, various candles throughout your house at the same time. This, I think, would complement berry trifle really well. It's kind of light on Cold Sniff, but I'm hoping that it'll transform. It's a very pretty scent. It's sophisticated. I really like that one. Very nice. And especially, you guys know me, I'm not really like a berry loving type of person. I like blueberry scents, but anything that's like raspberry or strawberry or anything, which I know that's not listed here, it just says sweet sunberry. I don't know what sunberries are. I do smell a little bit of citrus note of the sparkling orange in there, but it's not overly dominant. Maybe that's what I'm smelling that gives kind of that champagne vibe to it, but it's very nice. I do like that one, and yeah, this is probably like my favorite label. I think it's really pretty. All right, and the last candle that I picked up is Hawaiian Island. Look at that. Can't we all just be transported there? I would love to go to Hawaii. I've never been to Hawaii. I've been to the Caribbean a few times, but not Hawaii, and I would like to make it there eventually. Okay, so this one has a beautiful white wax. This, in my opinion, is a summertime candle. The fragrance notes on this are tropical papaya, passion flower, coconut water, and pineapple leaf. I definitely get that passion flower scent in here. This is beautiful, by the way. I do like it. It is what I would think of if I were to visit a tropical island like Hawaii. Little bit of, well, it says pineapple leaf in there. Because there is a greenness to this. It's not a very heady floral like some of your springtime ones. This is more of a tropical floral. Yeah, I smell passion flower in here. This one's also a little bit light on cold, but it might transform. Also be aware that by the time I do a review on this one, it will probably have been sitting for quite some time, so the strength may improve on that. I know that there's a lot of debate and opinion about, you know, candles should not have to sit a long time for them to improve in strength and throw. But I will tell you that a lot of the Homeworx candles that I have been purchasing recently that were poured in October, like I'm thinking of that True Love candle, that one was poured, I think, in September or October. And I lit that one up right away in early February, and that baby threw strong. Like that was a very strong candle, and I am having pretty good performance issues. The only thing that I will say, and again, I have not lit any of these ones up, but some of the Homeworx candles that I have picked up recently, like I'm thinking of that True Love and the Be Mine from the Valentine's collections, what I have found is that they do take a little bit longer to pull out on the first burn. So if you're typically used to burning them, I don't know why I'm still holding it like this. If you typically find that your candles pull out within that 2.5, 3 hours, I will say that these first burns, I've been letting my Homeworx candles burn for about 4 hours to get that full pool. So just be aware that when you light them up for the first time, make sure you have enough time. You're not planning to go somewhere else within that 4-hour time frame, so that way they can pull out completely. But yeah, this is really nice. Coconut water, maybe a little bit tropical papaya, but this is definitely like a passion flower scent to me. Ooh, I really like that one. That's gonna be glorious to be burning in the summertime. Not that I am rooting for summer to get here too soon, because like I said, you'll probably hear me complaining about the heat in about 2 months. So that is it for my recent candle haul. Please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel if you want to see what I am picking up from the Kringle spring releases. Again, that will be releasing tomorrow. I do have a discount code. It is Joyful Life. I will also have that linked in the description box down below if you are looking at picking up any of the new Kringle candles. But yeah, I will be having a haul once those candles come in, so make sure that you're subscribed if you want to see what I pick up. Make sure that you comment down below if you have any experience with any of these candles, because I am only one person in the candle community. There's quite a few of us who get on here and we talk and share with you our opinions. But you know what? All of you guys are members of this community, and I think that it's important to share feedback in the comment section, because I read your comments and I read other people's comments. Like when I go to other videos, I'm always reading the comment section, because I think that there's a lot of valuable insight to be gained in there, and that does weigh into my purchasing decisions. So I just always encourage you that if you have something to share about any of these candles, please leave a comment down below. I just always ask that you be respectful of other people and be kind. You know, you can give criticism of a candle, but just, you know, be kind in the way that you word things. I want to say thank you so much for spending your time here with me today. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It really helps me out. As for me, the rest of this day, I am going to be celebrating my daughter's 9th birthday. Yes, my baby of them all is turning 9 years old today. So happy birthday to Piper Nell, my baby. Oh, it's really hard for me, but yes, 2 birthdays this week. I had my oldest daughter, Paisley, turned 14 last week. Little one is turning 9 today, but I'm gonna go ahead and celebrate her today. I hope you guys all find something to celebrate today, even if it is not a birthday. Every day is a gift from the good Lord above. So hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.